So welcome to another edition of the BioRN member-to-member session. Today we stream from the BioRN office, and I have Guido Kemper and Ronny Hoff with me. Hi, nice to meet you, both CEOs. Thank you. Both CEOs from ValueData. Great to have you here. So we start with a warming up question. Please, would you like to introduce yourself, your career path, and how you became part of ValueData? So
I go first?
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Hi to all of you. Ronny Haupt, my name. I studied economics in the beautiful city of Wuppertal. And
yeah.
And then after studying, I moved to Stuttgart to work as an IT consultant for large companies. And I worked a while as an IT consultant, and then later I set up my own company. When I was working as a consultant, I always worked with data. How can you manage data? What information you get from the data? All this question was always in my mind. So and then finally I came up to ValueData that we talk about later.
Okay, great.
Okay. Guido Kemper, I studied mathematics and physics, and I did my PhD in nuclear physics. And because of that, I kind of had to handle with big amounts of data, and therefore I had to start to program and develop my own little databases, and I did a lot of data analytics. And finally, I programmed my first artificial intelligence tool, which had been a small neural network. And yeah, so I to make a long story short, I pretty much stayed to the subject, and but more like a project manager, and doing a lot of entrepreneurship, and that's pretty much my way to ValueData.
Okay, thank you very much. So before we go deeply into the subject, we have another icebreaker for you, and this might be difficult because you have to decide together if you would like to have the jar with the M2Ms or the jar with the gummy bears to take with you.
Probably the hardest question.
What do you think? What do you like more?
I would like to go with the gummy bear.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, sure.
So you go with the gummy bears. So this is for you already. A little, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. So let's start with the story of the company on focus. The value of data and your expertise in data intelligence has been your professional focus for 15 years, as far as I know. So would you like to tell us shortly the founding story of ValueData? What was the motivation of you both, and your vision at that time?
Okay, Guido and I, we worked together in different IT projects for nearly 15 years. And then there was a point we were, sorry to say this, sick of all this meaningless IT projects. So we get together, or we came together, and we wanted to change some things. First, we wanted start not just a normal IT company. We offered time for money. We are looking for IT products, for new IT products, for new business models with a social impact.
Okay.
And we always wanted to have a company where young people can try things out, where people can fail, where people can create new ideas. And yeah, this is actually the motivation behind. So we founded 2019, in the end of 2019, this company. We start with 3 people, and now we are almost 9 people in the company.
Okay. Like to add something?
Perhaps about the expert knowledge. which you have. It's because we don't have, like real biology, cell biology experts at ValueData. Our colleagues just started or created a new kind of format, which is called empowering experts. It's like, empowering ourselves, and that's what we basically do here. We keep each other up to date with, like state-of-the-art artificial intelligence topics or cell biology topics and so on. And I think it's a great format. And one of our colleagues just started to attend lectures at the university on cell biology.
Wow.
So I think it's a great commitment.
And what did she study before?
IT.
IT.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she
background.
studied IT and then started her
just
studies.
To
Great.
build the knowledge there.
Yeah, and you label that under empowering expert.
Yeah, we
I've
do.
learned. So this is an interesting way to motivate the team. And that's where we probably start by showing you the video that ValueData has prepared for you to give you some more insights into the company and see the team spirit. So let's start.
I'm Caroline, I'm Business and Team Lead of Medical Brick. We want to change the health sector with new technologies, with AI, and create a basis for personalized medicine. As a first step, we want to change and optimize parts of the drug development process.
I think biotech is a sector with a lot of opportunities for applying machine learning to understand biological processes and develop new drugs or therapies. And using AI, we can address current challenges in the field and have a positive impact on people's lives.
So a really cool thing about last year was that we had the chance to attend several startup events here in Germany, in France and in Portugal, where we were able to pitch our idea to investors and meet really exciting people from the pharmaceutical and the biotech field.
5. Obergeschoss.
Hi everyone, wir sehen uns als Dienstleister für die Pharmaunternehmen.
I think we have a really strong teamwork, and everyone is appreciated, and it's very enlightening and fulfilling to work in this team. And in general, I can just say I'm really proud working here. I have the feeling that my work really matters and that I'm contributing to a change, and by this shaping the future of tomorrow.
One challenge is data quality and quantity, because inaccurate data can lead to a model that performs poorly. And another challenge is the black box behavior of AI models, making it hard for us to understand what the model has learned to do its prediction. And this is especially critical in the medical field.
What inspires me most at ValueData are our two managing directors, Ronny and Guido, and of course their visions, as well as the opportunity to help shape them and take responsibility for driving them forward. It motivates me to create innovative solutions with social benefits and to see how the young company and the team and the portfolio continue to develop.
Great, thank you very much. I think it came across quite well how motivated and connected the team is, and there were a good compliment for you both as CEOs, which is very nice. So before I just go ahead with other questions, I just wanted to motivate you as attendees to ask your questions, of course, in the chat, and I will go to them later on. So let's go ahead. And now I would like to know a bit more about the major efforts or milestones in the development of your company since the foundation. So would like to answer that.
Yeah, actually, I do think we are very, very proud of the cooperations which we have in our projects. They are very renowned research institutes like different departments of Fraunhofer Institute. It's the French Pasteur Institute, it's the NMI Institute in Reutlingen. And I think it's important to understand that because of these cooperations, we are able to do the projects which we are doing actually at a very high level. And with addressing all the cool topics we want to address, the topics which have a social benefit and matter in our point of view. So that's I think it's definitely a milestone for us working together with them and the cooperation with them. And the basic idea about ValueData is, of course, working in IT projects, like consulting, developing, and programming. But we always aim, as Ronnie said, we always aim to create new IT products. And so the first IT product we actually created and launched had been Medical Brick. And which is a image-based AI tool, and we kind of separated that in a different legal entity called Medical Brick.
Surprise!
Yeah, surprise. So that's definitely was another huge milestone for us to launch our first IT product. And as a matter of fact, right now we are about to sign our first contract with a big German pharmaceutical company, willing to use our Medical Brick. So this, of course, will be a huge milestone for us.
Wow. So I'm very sure that the attendees are quite curious to learn a bit more about Medical Brick. But before we go into the topic, probably I would like to know, what is the company mission for today? So now if you...
Company mission, yeah. Our marketing guy says we started a revolution at life science, but to be honest, we believe in the collaboration, in the interdisciplinary collaboration between the IT, the biological, and the physicals. Yeah. If this disciplines goes hand in hand, I guess we can address new solutions or new possibilities to problems we have in the health sector, something like this. For example, by the research and the development of new drugs, we get accelerate this by cool IT solutions. And we also seen a trend to personalized medicine. I guess with IT solutions we now have, we can challenge this.
Yeah. Perhaps to give an example there, cancer is still a terrible disease, and And because cancer is so complex, we see a very strong focus on personalized therapy there. And the modern AI tools and modern IT tools, data science tools, already are able to assist there and deliver personalized predictions. But first, you have to gather all the information you can get for the very respective person, patient. And this, you have all the kind of different data there, like imaging data. You have the patient history. You have like genetic informations. You have transcriptomic informations, perhaps molecular tumor informations, and you have to bring that all together in one database. And because of the huge difference between the data, it's very complex. And I think it's a very good example to understand why medicine, biology, and IT have to grow together. And I think that's exactly where we as ValueData comes in.
And I'm sure this mission is going to be shared with a lot of attendees here and people in the BioRN network, of course. So now let's move from the foundation, history, and mission a bit more to the innovative services you offer. So we already heard that you generally address data-driven and analytical tools in the biotech and medtech sector. Can you describe some of the projects you're involved in so far?
I will try.
Okay.
We have 3 projects in the field of the drug discovery. One, we are working with Fraunhofer to investigate whether cannabinoid, I don't know how to cannabinoid compounds what have a positive effect on skin disease like dermatitis. The other one, or the next, or the second one is we still have the collaboration with the French Pasteur Institute, Guido mentioned before, to address immunology. And using our medical brick tool to investigate whether the compounds have a positive effect on immune cells. And the last one is we work together, or we won a foundation federation with another partner company, right? To enrich our AI platform medical brick with RNA sequences data.
Transcriptomic data.
Transcriptomic data. And especially it's about the effect on cancer cells, right? Yeah, that's it. These are 3 projects of us.
Okay, sounds very interesting. And medical brick, of course, is the keyword we've heard now several times now. Of course, we want to learn a little bit more about medical brick. So could you give us insights into this service or this idea and what was the motivation and what is the innovation behind medical brick?
It's me again, right? Medical brick. I don't know why we call this medical brick. I really don't know.
A brand right now, so we have to keep it forever.
This is our first product, as mentioned. We have developed an AI-based cell screening to accelerate the drug discovery process, or particular parts in the drug discovery processes. We look at the cell level to see whether a drug has the desired effect on the cell or not. And to do this, we have this platform to use images of the cell to recognize whether a cell change has the desire after the addition of a drug or of a compound. The images for model or for the platform a special laser microscope,
Yeah.
and the AI platform is training these images.
Okay.
Yeah, perhaps it's important to understand that we are not limited to, concerning the kind of cells. It can be all, different cells we can address with that, like immune cells. We want to prove whether they are, more or less inflammatory. This can be skin cells or skin tissues. Where we want to analyze the behavior of the skin tissue when we apply an ointment or something like that. Or it can, in the case of cancer therapy, just cancer cells which perish or do not perish. We are able to do what we are able to do is to prove whether the drug is effective at cell level, as Ronnie said, and we do this with a kind of with a high degree of accuracy, and we do it pretty fast, and obviously we are able to accelerate, as Ronnie said, accelerate this part of the process of drug development, and of course this has an impact on time. This has an impact on cost.
Yes.
But it's I think it's important to understand it has an impact too on the number of candidates which you can analyze in one time box, because you simply have more time then. So the number of candidates will grow, can grow. So it's important to understand that.
Very amazing. So let's dive a little bit deeper into the technology fields behind your AI. So you have combined areas from deep learning with high content microscopy and transcriptomics, right?
Yeah.
So could you explain these fields a bit more and how they interact with each other?
Yeah, deep learning, we use at medical brick deep learning, and this kind of it's a method of machine learning using a artificial neural network, and especially it's now with medical brick we use a convolutional neural network. It's called CNN. Which is common to use for image recognition. And yeah, we also use with medical brick high content microscopy, and it's high content microscopy is just the combination of automated imaging on one side and IT assistance on the other side. So that's just the combination of it, and we use it for our imaging. Yeah, and in one project we just talked about, which is actually a cooperation with a partner company called AIM Analytics. We use transcriptomic data, and which basically our data which you get from the RNA sequencing, and gives you a lot of information which blueprint a cell is using right now, and which functions are activated and which proteins had been expressed. And yeah, by combining this image-driven and data-driven approach, we hope that we get an even deeper understanding of what are the exact effects on the cell by putting a drug into it. So that's pretty much what we're doing with transcriptomics.
Great, thank you very much. So let's imagine that a scientist or company comes to you with a large data set of images and a request to analyze a large number of compounds. What are the steps in the process so that you can get started, and how long might it take until have any results?
I love this question because I still I don't know. It depends. In general, we try to take this in the half time as we in the particular process in the drug discovery, we just take the half time. This is our aim. Okay, and it depends. If the AI architecture is ready, is suitable for the project for our business for our model. And the bottleneck is always to generate the data for the model. This takes a lot of time. To be honest, in every AI project. So the AI by itself, it's very fast. So
it's of course we got to build the AI architecture, but once it's in place and it's we've got to train it with the training data, and afterwards the processing it's pretty fast. It's, so I think we are to sum it up, we're probably talking about months, not like
a month.
No, months.
Months.
More
Okay. More months.
Yeah. But it depends on what you said. It can be 2 months or it can be 6 months.
Okay.
When you have a complex project.
It depends on the data.
It depends on the data and the approach, how complex the approach is.
But still, speed is the USP, of course.
Yeah,
as always.
As always, yeah.
It is.
Speed and money. So,
It is.
okay. So, right, thank you very much. I think that was really amazing to hear how Medical Brick is developing, and we were really looking forward to get more information on that in the next couple of months, hopefully. Yes. So today we're also actually here in the bigger context. Of course, ValueData is located in Stuttgart, but also in near Cologne, as I've learned. But you decided to become part of the BioRN network, which is, of course, the right decision, I must say. But still, I would like to hear some more statements from your side. What do you think makes the BioRN network so strong, and where can you probably, where would you like to interact with the members or with the network?
As I said before in our briefing, I guess this area here and the special network is one of the world tops know-how networks. I think we found all our needs for partners. You have the university, you have the industry partners, you have research partners. And this is the network we are looking for because we are looking for partners who helps us to develop the medical brick. We are looking always for new use case and for new ideas for data. This is why we are here.
Okay.
And as I said before, cooperation is very, very important to us. That's probably the basic point, that we are always looking for cooperation.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for that. So now I've seen that there is a question from the attendees. So how was the deal with the big pharmaceutical company initiated? How did you meet? How the projects with Fraunhofer, for example?
Beside an NDA.
Well, it's all about networking and the corporate. Actually, signing a contract with the big pharmaceutical company is not. It's not done in 1 or 2 or 3 months.
Not in a year.
It's more like always pushing the networking and doing research and. We did a research, a kind of research project actually with that very big pharmaceutical company, and because of this project was very successful, they decided to go a step further, and so we are about to sign the contract.
We were looking for a partner who did a validation on medical brick, and we found this. We knocked in a lot of doors. We knocked. And one day, yes.
Great.
Yeah.
So we hope that this also is going to happen within our network. Now today you had the stage to show yourself and your expertise. Thank you very much for that.
Okay.
We had a quite deep insight into ValueData, but of course also into Medical Brick and into your company. My last question is a bit more personal. How does your typical day look like if you're not in the office?
Not in the office. Okay.
Running.
Running.
Running. I like to run.
Okay.
Since last year, I started with a run.
Okay.
And I did my first half marathon
Wow.
last year. Yeah.
Great.
In Tübingen.
In Tübingen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well.
Easy Kung Fu.
No. Well, it's a lot of family. Family time, of course. Spending time with my wife and my daughter, and I do sports. I do karate, actually, but I also like to play the piano. If I'm alone at home, I play the piano, and it all is quiet, and then I'll find some peace in playing the piano.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you for these insights. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you very much for having us.
This interview to the attendees will soon be available, of course, on our website. Please share the post with your colleagues who might not have attended today but would like to learn more about ValueData. So let me just announce the next member-to-member session on 14th of March with Intelsius, a company located in Darmstadt, and I'm really looking forward to this new event. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.